So first, I will address a question that was directly posed to me with regard to a particular video on the social media relating to a high cross vehicle. We have investigated the matter. The issue pertained to fuel that was not standard and was, uh, had issues with it. It was it was not the standard E20 fuel. It had some impurities and water content, etc., in it. So, as is the standard protocol, we have serviced the vehicle. We have flushed the fuel tank and the fuel line, removed the non-standard E20 fuel which was there earlier, which was basically seemed to be adulterated. This fuel was removed, the tank and the fuel lines were cleaned. The vehicle was refilled with standard E20 fuel. There was no damage to any of the parts. The vehicle was tested and ran normally, and it has been given back to the individual. That vehicle actually is a E20 compliant vehicle. So that issue has got nothing to do with E20 at all. So that's first one. Second, I think there was a question relating to ARAI. It's a auto companies funded by auto companies, and government is also there on the governing board. Just like to mention that testing is not just, the protocols are not just set in India. These protocols are rigorous. We are party to UNECE, which is an international body. There is a set standard approved testing procedure which has to be followed meticulously. There is also a mechanism by which accreditation is given to each of the testing agencies. These testing agencies are not only testing vehicles for India, they're also testing vehicles which are exported. They also take part in witness testing for vehicles globally. So they are globally compliant, top of the line, very advanced testing agencies which follow standard strong protocols which cannot be compromised. So irrespective of the structure of ARAI, so just like to assure you that that is not really an issue to be concerned about. There was some talk about, now that we've done E20, what will follow? Are we talking about going to E25? Partly it was addressed by Rahulji. The fact of the matter is that, government in the past, when it decided to go into E20, it had done very rigorous testing involving ARAI and other stakeholders, also the automotive sector, which provided the older vehicles, and this was tested. It was only after the rigorous testing was done and it was found that there is no issue, was the decision taken in 21 by the committee to go in for a E20 shift, ensuring that the ecosystem was also ready. And I think there was some mention about, storage capacity compliant to E20, etc., ethanol. So making sure everything is in place. Similarly, the way ahead will be decided based upon similar rigorous activity that is necessary. In addition, very recently, the government has launched E85 dispensing stations. This is ethanol with 85%. This is basically designed for flex fuel vehicles. Now, flex fuel vehicles are designed to take any mix of ethanol. This E85 is not meant for regular vehicles. So it is a step in the clear direction of the government to move towards a future which has flex fuel vehicles. This is what the entire stakeholders, whether it is the OEMs or the other people in the stakeholders, including the government, feels that is the right way to go. Because with flex fuel vehicles, you can have any mix of ethanol. The vehicle is so designed materially and otherwise to take any mix of ethanol that you can give. So it gives immense freedom in terms of location, whether you get E20 or E100 or E85. And you also get taken care of the ethanol availability because of seasonality, etc. So with E85 now dispensing stations coming up, with incentivized, lower pricing of E85 that has been put in place, the direction seems to be clearly that going forward, excess ethanol that is currently available in the market would be consumed through flex fuel vehicles, and whether the base monofuel needs to be increased or not, I think that will be done only after following the same protocol which was followed earlier. And incidentally, if you look at the global perspective, Brazil is a case in example. They've had E22 and E100 with flex fuel. They then had E27 and flex fuel. Now they've migrated to E35, I think, or E33 with flex fuel vehicles. And this is happening over a phased program and looking at the ecosystem and the readiness. Uh, then issue of mileage and all has already been addressed. Uh, there was also a question relating to isobutanol. I don't think there is right now anything happening. It's again same story of testing and being confident. Please note that whether in the past or now in the future, it is consciously what is being done is to make sure that there is confidence in terms of the entire ecosystem, and rigorous testing is done so that the entire ecosystem is confident that you can roll out without a hitch. As far as complaints, etc., is concerned, we've received no such complaints so far. Of course, only some cases of fuel being adulterated, which was earlier there also, which will be now also remains, and this needs to be addressed. It happens in an isolated manner. It's nothing particular to E20. Then there was also a point about has industry research E20. Well, you see, it's not just testing and homologation and certification that is done by the testing agencies. Before that, each one of the OEMs, whether two-wheeler or four-wheelers, at the design stage, at the stage of searching for materials, etc., makes sure and tests during the development cycle that the vehicle is able to meet all the requirements. So that's the first level. Second level is when you go to a independent testing agency and get it tested, certified, and homologated. So, like what was shared by my colleague, Mr. Rahul, because the rigor of norms being applied to automotive sector are so stringent that all OEMs do keep a buffer